Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and you probably noticed something a little bit different. Yeah, instead of the outdoorsy and t-shirts that I normally wear, yeah, go in shirt and tie instead. I don't know, I think management's trying to push me to run for political office or something, trying to turn this into a campaign, class it all up. But you know what, hey, whatever, we're gonna go with it because it's not about what I'm wearing. It is about the message that I have to bring to you. And of course, liberals in the United States, they have ever since President Trump was elected, heck, even before that, when he was on the campaign trail as candidate Trump, they've been just absolutely trying to tear apart his immigration stance, saying, oh, it's absolutely terrible, how inhumane and racist of Trump to believe those things. Of course, though, I mean, the reason they're saying that is just because they don't like the fact of, oh, how dare the president actually enforce our laws and enforce our borders and take away our future voters who we want to bring into this country illegally and smuggle to the polls with some social security card that they bought behind a Quick Trip. That's basically what they're saying, but they try and all, hide it up and try and make it seem like, oh, he's the bad guy, he's a racist and all that. It's absolutely senseless and most of us see through it. Of course, the president's just doing the will of the American electorate. They want immigration. I want immigration. I know a lot of you want immigration, but we want legal immigration. We want people to apply, wait their turn, stand in line, be vetted, and if there's somebody who seems that they would be a benefit to this country, if they're not going to be a drain on our economy, if they don't appear to be somebody who's going to come to this country and live a life of violent crime, then we will welcome you with open arms. But you have to stand in line. None of this crap about skipping in line and coming into this country illegally. But what is really sad is that there are a number of House Republicans who have in recent weeks, as we've discussed on the show, been signing on to this discharge petition that if they get a few more Republicans to sign on to this, team that up with all the Democrats in the House, and they could force a vote within the next couple of weeks even on amnesty for up to 3.5 million people in this country illegally. A bunch of criminals. Now, this bill that would be voted on, it has nothing to do with the things that the majority of the American electorate said they actually wanted back in November of 2016. There's nothing here about funding for the desperately needed border at the U.S.-Mexico border. There's nothing in here about putting an end to the visa lottery or putting an end to chain migration. None of those things would be addressed, just helping out the criminals. And I just said the words chain migration. You see, chain migration especially important in this case here because there's been some reporting that has come out that said if you give amnesty to these 3.5 million illegals, it could also turn into 1.5 million of them getting actual citizenship in this country. Well, through the great thing that the liberals have given us called chain migration that they just will fight tooth and nail not to get rid of, that 1.5 million could turn into 9 million people who are not supposed to be in this country getting into our country. That is what we could be facing. And of course, there's no way of vetting all these people. This is just a matter of people come in, oh, your family, you're like third cousins with someone, oh, well, here, feel free, come on into our country. We're not going to take a look at your past. We're not going to actually look to see if you're going to benefit our country. Doors are open, come on in. That is what we were asking for if we allow this to happen. You see, these next few weeks are going to be very telling for both Republicans and Republicans. I mean, we already know that Democrats have collectively failed on this matter, so those are the groups that we're really looking to see what they do. See, are these people going to stand with the people of this country, which crosses party lines that largely say we do not want open borders, we want our borders to be enforced, we want our laws to be enforced? Or are they going to go ahead and completely disregard the wants of the American people and show that they were lying all along just so they could get into power, get to Washington, D.C., and get a cushy six-figure salary? We're watching. That's all the time that we have for today, but tune into the John Muir Show each and every weekday, WTAQ, WHBL, and WSAU at John Muir, WTAQ on both Twitter and Facebook. Until next time, I'm out.